Senior Associate Maureen Makoko from our Johannesburg office was selected to be part of the International Visitors Leadership Program in the US. The International Visitors Leadership Program was launched in 1940 and is a fully funded US state program. The program she attended was titled Rule of Law and the US Judicial System. Throughout their journey, participants had the unique opportunity to visit 5 different states, each offering a distinct perspective on the rule of law in action. The program started with a tour of the landmarks in Washington, D.C., including the Lincoln Memorial, Martin Luther King Memorial, the Supreme Court, White House and U.S. Capitol building, followed by a formal introduction. The time they spent in D.C. incorporated a federalism briefing, including Congress composition and separation of powers. They were able to experience a specialized intellectual property court, specifically the Court of Appeals for the Federal Circuit. This court holds exclusive jurisdiction over appeals related to intellectual property that arise from district courts, the United States Patent and Trademark Office, and the International Trade Commission. Next stop was St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis is a major city in Missouri along the Mississippi River. The meetings in St. Louis included a trip to the Crime Victim Center, where they had a meeting with the clerks of the Domestic Violence Court and the Victim Service Division of the court, who all explained their roles in dealing with victims of crime and how they assist these victims to get justice. The following week, they had meetings with the U.S. Arbitration and Mediation, which is an alternative dispute resolution administrator. They learned how mediation rules differ for each state and how more than 90% of cases are settled through ADR. Next up was Denver, Colorado. Here, they visited the Colorado Restorative Justice Center, which aims at restoring relationships, especially where minors have committed a crime. During their time in Denver, they met with the Colorado Judicial Performance Evaluation, which ensures transparency in the judicial system by conducting regular assessment of judges. While in Denver, they were given the opportunity to attend the Colorado Supreme Court to observe oral arguments in a court hearing of Eric Coomer v. Rudolph Giuliani. Boston, Maureen's favorite, was the next city to visit. First up was the Massachusetts State House, with the Joint Committee on the Judiciary discussing the Judiciary IT Bond Bill. Next, they met with the Boston Bar Association, networking with lawyers like Stephen Ryden from Beck Reed Ridden LLP, who specializes in patent law. Final stop-off was New York, which at the New York City Criminal Court, which handles misdemeanors, traffic crimes, and arraignments 24/7. The next day, they visited the Midtown Community Justice Center, a court for 18 to 25-year-old offenders, offering alternatives to incarceration like community service. The final meeting was with the Osborne Association at the U.S. Mission to the United Nations, where they discussed opportunities for formerly incarcerated individuals, including job training, placement, and entrepreneurial support. Outside of the official meetings, they were able to go for recreational activities such as visiting the Gateway Arch, Red Rock in Colorado, going to watch a basketball game, watching the Aladdin Broadway show, going for city tours, visiting different museums, and seeing a live jazz band. It was a fantastic experience. Thank you to everyone involved who all made sure our stay was seamless and safe.